Now, my favorite scene and moment from this movie, which was actually an accident, but thank God it was an accident because without this scene, it's like such a great Indiana Jones moment. It's whenever they're in Cairo, people are escaping because they just stole Marion. It's like, Indiana Jones is trying to find her, running around, and then he walks into a crowd and the crowd clears. And you see this giant, Arab guy with this giant sword. Yes. He's playing with it, moving it around. You're like, oh shit, this guy's fucking strong. Mm-hmm. And Indiana Jones looks at him, gun, kills him immediately. Like, that just shows Indiana Jones is so practical. He doesn't care about the show. He's like, I'm not gonna fucking fist fight you with this sword. Like, I have a gun, bitch. Let's go.
Yeah.
Shoots him.
I was also gonna bring up that scene because one that we were saying, textbook. It is kind of textbook that's like, when you're playing a video game, you work up to the boss. And so it's almost like in our heads, it clears and you're like, oh, that's the boss. He's dressed in black. He's dressed differently than the rest of them, which is funny because anytime I see something like that, I think of Kill Bill. Like when she's fighting the Crazy Eights and she gets to the last one and you're like, oh, they're the best one. They have a different weapon, or something like that. But it just also shows that, yes, this movie is like textbook and the things that are supposed to resonate with the audience are so simple, but then they have those twists. Like, are you kidding? Like, I'm just going to shoot you, But also, it's so American for him to do that.
Why?
I just think it, to use guns, like,
over
just
a sword.
Be practical.
Yeah.
Be like, come on. Like,
but so that scene originally was supposed to be a big duel. It was going to be a giant showdown fight where Indiana Jones is going to like battle this guy with a sword. But during shooting, where they were shooting, he got sick from the food. So he was going through something. So his stomach was all fucked up and he was like struggling to shoot the scene. So like there's no way he could have done that action scene. He's just too sick for it. So instead they just said, okay, fuck it, just shoot him.
Yeah.
So because of that accident, because he was sick, they created that iconic moment, which is like, I mean, everybody remembers that from these movies. Like that's like literally the iconic moment from the movie is him deciding not to fight this guy and just let's just be practical and end this right here, shoot him, and he turns around like idiot.
I don't know if it's the iconic scene. Maybe
one
for you. Okay.
I guess the real iconic one is the sandbag with the idol.
Still no.
The rolling rock.
Yes.
There we go.
I think that's what Disney made the like I think they have a ride at, is it Disney? Oh yeah, because they bought George Lucas's film company. So I think in the ride you're like riding next to him and there's an actor like running away from a boulder that's rolling down. So I think the iconic scenes are the ones where he does something and then the theme music plays. So like he swings across with the whip, bam, 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 bam,
Yeah, fair. Maybe not the iconic moment, but that's definitely one of his like biggest character moments.
Yeah,
I'd say. But yeah, there's definitely some bigger iconic moments than like the rock and that, and